So I got off work a little late today, so it's a little dark, but I just want to do a quick video on the importance of blood work. Many years ago, when I was in my mid-20s, I was always feeling lethargic. I was drinking a lot of energy drinks, just feeling crappy, right? And finally, one of my buddies suggested, who's older than me, he was probably in his 30s, suggested going to get my blood work done and checking to see what was going on with me internally. So I did that, went to a local family doctor, and of course they only knew limited information on what blood work is in depth. They know the basics, like what you're deficient in, your basic stuff. So through trial and error and having them refer me to an endocrinologist, I ended up figuring out that I had a bad thyroid. I have hypothyroidism, which means my thyroid works very slow. My metabolism goes slow, and so that was part of the reason why I always felt lethargic and tired. I did get put on some levothyroxine, which is what I take every day now. And then secondly, which I didn't know either, but my testosterone to estrogen conversion ratio was off. Like, as a guy, testosterone's got to be up here, estrogen up here, healthy amount of estrogen to help with like sexual health and all these things, right? Well, I was probably more like this, and so I got that figured out, and tell you what, big difference. Wasn't for doing that, getting referred to an endocrinologist who knows more about hormones and all that, I would probably sitting pretty miserable. That was about 10 years ago. So if you ever have any questions about what blood work to do and what detailed blood work to do, send me a message or comment, and I can post the very detailed panels that you should get when you get your next blood draw done. And especially as I'm almost 37, it's very important once you hit your 30s that you get your blood work checked at least every 6 months. I highly recommend it. If you're doing anything special, like maybe running peptides or gear or any crazy things, I recommend doing it every 3 months, just because you're doing physiological hormones and additives and things that your body produces sometimes naturally, but you're just increasing that, so it's going to increase, of course, health markers. And we have a little clinic here locally. It's called Sterling Urgent Care. Through them, I can go in, get my labs done. By the end of the day, they have my results, as they keep it in-house instead of sending it off to get tested by a third party, which ends up costing a lot of money. So I highly recommend those things. If you have any questions, reach out. Let's get you taken care of. And even if you feel fine, I would still, if you feel fine and you're over 30, I would still get some blood check done, just to be on the safe side. You never know what you might catch or what you might be deficient in. It could be something as small as magnesium. Magnesium's the #1 most deficient nutrient in our country. So have a good rest of your night. I'll talk to you guys later.